Hello, beautiful, amazing, fantastic world, and you, wonderful, wonderful individual personality, you. Today, I would like to speak about you are your greatest supporter, and so am I, of course. For I always send you prayer that you are successful in your endeavors of growth and spiritual knowledge and science, insights, and good morals, ethics. The act of conduct, whatever comes to mind when you think about spiritual purification and ennobling. Although, by you supporting your own work and at the same time holding yourself to a certain moral standard, you become softer and warmer both to yourself, but once you do that to yourself, you become warm with others. For if you truly, and I mean truly in its real sense, love and are grateful for your existence and who you are, you will share that and translate it to others too. For if you are not capable of loving yourself, you are not capable of loving others, for you don't know what love is then. But by you slowly but surely putting dents and cracks into the walls that neglects and decline the love that you yourself are so longing for within yourself, which is kind of humanity have a longing for knowledge and insight these days, and to be able to satiate these, one has to be active in freedom and allowing oneself to go on this path, this journey of finding and seeking knowledge. Of course, it also requires us to live and to earn experiences, and well, I, for one, believe that all of us have gone through more than enough life experiences to truly know a bit of life, if we can be humble about it. And that is that is where we have our ground, our foundations. And from these foundations, we grow through suffering and through struggles and pain. Overcoming these allows us to help others overcome the same. But it requires people to choose it themselves by, again, connecting to the soul, to the warmth, to the compassion and the comfort that is within our own inner being. We allow ourselves to be more gentle with ourselves, having more patience, softening our otherwise crude dispositions, and becoming more and more a full human being. For if we are only the more outward, or if we are only the more inward, these two streams united with each other long ago. And for us to, again, inward, outward, outward, inward, connecting these two, allowing our inner being to become the soul of outer physical reality, we can kind of start to paint a picture or compose music, because music is more of a continuous thing, while a picture is a static image. But we can also have this static image starting to be alive and make it a living thing, of course. That is how living thoughts works, making your thoughts mobile, flexible, active, alive. That is also how you infuse reality with beauty and getting the feeling of beauty. Not only the physical, sense perceptible beauty, but the feeling of it. It's a warm, deep thing that truly cannot be put words to other than pictures and concepts and imaginations, but also are still as valid as physical reality. The only thing we need to do is to align it and hold it towards reality so we do not become alienated from it. For only going inward will only lead to a deep inner understanding of ourselves, but we won't be able to truly navigate in the world. If we only are focused on the world, we neglect ourselves, and that is not either balance. Now, holding both of these is, a task we all have as a responsibility in a sense. And the more we are supportive of each other and at the same time send the good, loving forces of prayers to the higher worlds, they will assist us. and they are most magnificent assistants and teachers and guides, because they have a higher vantage point than we do, and they know us more than we do. They see more of us than we do. And that is why, by asking them in humility and a certain solemn somberness, in a sense, you need to hold a certain serious inner respect for them. For it's kind of a ritualistic, no, not really ritualistic would indicate we need to do certain steps to be able to connect to a certain faculty, but that is not what we need to do anymore. You don't need rituals for anything. You can truly actively hold this ritual as more actions, thoughts, and feelings, instead of having to use tools to utilize the same. It's like, no, I digress. The warmth and softness is what I truly wish to hold our focus on right now. For that is a choice we slowly and surely, as I said, hack away the cold wall that denies us the love, the compassion from ourselves and the higher worlds. Of course, it requires us to forgive ourselves for the past, making a choice and kind of an oath to move forward with a different way of action, thoughts, and feelings, and having the higher worlds holding us to that account. And every time we go outside of it, we do feel pain and discomfort, because we know we could have done it better and differently, and we learn from it so we can adjust again. That is a living dynamic with the world, and it is a joy, for you feel like the world is constantly communicating to you through your own actions and the results thereof. And by being a little brave and be a little creative and imaginative at the same time, allows for a much more nurturing atmosphere for this type of development. But it takes step by step in increments, and we have to slowly but surely earn our way into this knowledge. It is only given when we are ready for it. And by us steadily and consistently grow and work, we are constantly given in new impulses and insights that they deem us ready for we have built the foundational moral character to hold this knowledge, as to not misuse it, as to not gain power over others, as to not gain an advantage over others, but use it fully and wholly for only, well, human development, for humanity. It is a sacrifice, truly. And once you have reached the stage of truly holding oneself to that, you trust yourself. There is no hidden agenda, hidden intentions here. You hold your intentions purely and wholly clear. And for us to do that, we need to do that with ourselves. Knowing that what we choose to do, we hold fully and wholly conscious to ourselves. That is also how we start to, well, grasp a hold of that freedom with morality. For we will, in the long future, join the hierarchy. We kind of already are part of the hierarchy, but we have by no means reached our true, full human state yet. Our humanness is our I, capital our ego. And once it is purified to reach a certain ennobled state, it becomes the leader of the other faculties, physical, etheric, and astral. It is our youngest faculty, but also our most spiritual. It's the one that allows us to stand upright, orient ourselves in the world in this vertical, or is it horizontal? Horizontal way. And it is the human path that is in the interest of everyone. For once everyone turn individual, become individual, we again connect consciously, awake into the group soul again, reaching a higher state of harmony. But this has to be done in freedom. No one can be forced to this. Everyone has to take the responsibility step by step, year by year, lifetime by lifetime. For some it takes months, for some it takes years, for some it takes lifetimes. It only depends on our dedication to the cause. And yeah, I think I will leave you with this today. I just wanted to see what came out as a creative stream today. And well, yeah, I pray that you are safe and sound, and may you be protected, guided, blessed, and loved by Father, Holy Spirit, Christ, Michael, ancient masters of old, ancestors from every incarnation, and may you be provided for with all that you need to survive, live, thrive, being creative, inspirational, and healing to the world so others can follow when the time is right. And again, may you be safe and sound. Love you, dear sibling. See you. Goodbye.